So here's Mitchell's games. Oh, wow. How do you like that? All the coins fell. So for some reason, the coins have physics on them. So, so Mitchell, he took our camp that we did over Christmas as well. So he was already pretty familiar with the platform when we started the club. Tons and tons of creativity, man. He created the most elaborate games throughout the year. It's just insane. I didn't get a copy of it, but he had one where he was recreating a like Back to the Future game where you had to outrun I don't remember if they were Russians or something, shooting the bazookas at the beginning of the movie when you had to get the car up to the DeLorean up to 88 miles per hour. I don't know what's going on here. And he had it, he created this game where you had to accelerate the car, and he had just some different logic as to how he was calculating that. And then you had to dodge the RPGs. And if you could make it, he had a prize for you. And he had all the students challenged them. Not sure why this guy's moving super slow. He had a challenge for the students to see who could get past it. And it was super hard. And if I remember correctly, there was like some cheat codes you had to know. Anyway, just super cool games that he created throughout the year. Is just amazing. And I think one of these here is his floppy guy one, and he did just this super elaborate. Here, I'll show you it in a minute. We'll test these ones here too. Sometimes these kids would download images and they wouldn't resize them, and so they'd bring in these massive images. Yeah, so I'm not sure what's going on here. This is our, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know why millions of bullets are being spawned. This is our, our Christmas themed one. So I get to lock it up my browser. All right. So we got a 16 here. But sometimes they'd bring in these images and they're just these huge. I hear, we get troll face bullets. Oh, look, there's a donut round. I don't know how the donut round works. I guess I'm the green guy. Well, that's right. I remember now. Yeah, that's right. When the troll face got shot or something, and then it spawned these trolls. He thought that was really cool. I don't know if there's any way to go back. Now you can't hear it, but he's got a bunch of music playing and some sound effects as well. Mitchell was all about the sound effects. He always was ripping YouTube videos and pulling background sounds and stuff like that. It was actually kind of cool. One of the things that I didn't do on purpose is we never covered how you add sound to games. And I know kids want to have sounds, and sounds are cool, but I just thought I did not want to spend the whole year listening to the world's craziest sounds that they could come up with. So I never bothered to show them how to do sounds. But of course, as soon as you don't show them, that's the first thing they want. And so a number of kids, including Mitchell, he went out and figured it out all on his own, and then he would help the other kids add sound to their games as well. So I see tiles are expanding and contracting. He must be using the sign behavior and then using the size, the height and the width to change, which is kind of a neat effect. I don't remember seeing anybody else doing that as part of it. So that's kind of neat. Yeah, he did a lot of work on this one too. But yeah, he put sound into a lot of his games. He really liked the sound. Looks like the last. Well, that's right. I remember now. There's no top on the last level. This one was like the impossible level because you couldn't do anything with it. Excellent. All right. So let's see. Let's 20B. This might just be modifications. Oh no. Okay. I have no idea what this one is. I have no idea what's going on. There's Pac-Man, and when you hit the space bar, random bullets are being spawned and going to the edge. No idea. We did not build that game. That was all Mitchell. So this one here, there's another video out on the feed where he was playing the game, and he would need to play it because he created this massive universe, and this is his floppy man. But he's got this giant head, as you can see, and This right here was the asteroid field, and in order to go collect that fish that you saw up there, you had to turn yourself into a small head guy, and I don't know, there was a key to do it. I can't remember what the key was. There was a keystroke, or it was a hotkey or something. I don't remember which one it was to get up there. And he just had all these random things. I don't know what happened there. That you had to go do, and you had to go collect things. And it was just this huge world, and there's sound playing, and I know somewhere down over here in the lower right-hand corner or somewhere in the middle, there was this big giant black hole. And the one thing I do remember is that if you press the scroll lock key, it made the head huge. So I'm still falling and falling and falling and falling. There we go. I found the bottom. It's just this massive, massive world that he created. Oh, there's the black hole. So then you had the black hole there. I don't know if it did anything or if you were just supposed to find the black hole. And it seems to me in the top right-hand corner there was some secret prize or something like that you had to collect. But you could change the size of his head. You can make it bigger and smaller in order to get through smaller areas. So anyway, he just did such a cool job with it. And then this button here was his favorite. You'd press this and it went into, I have no idea, expando mode or something. And so that's his head, like the entire size of the screen. And it just created this weird strobing effect that he really liked. And you can't hear the music playing just because it's not being recorded through the output. But super cool what he did there. Super smart kid. He did some really cool games. All right, so anyway, those are some of Mitchell's games.